All right, fine. Come on. Come on. We're learning now. Now that I lost the place. Okay. Dang it, you guys! I can't believe it. That's
Outtakes.
Dang, man.
Outtakes.
Oh, you want to?
No. Perek Gimel Mishnah Yud. Perek Gimel Mishnah Yud. Okay. It says here, Yesh Chayav Al Ma'aseh Shoro. Right here. Yesh Chayav Al. Yesh Chayav Al Ma'aseh Shoro Potur Al Atzmo. Al Ma'aseh Atzmo. There is some person who's chayav on the action of his ox. In other words, if his ox does damage, he has to pay for it. Okay? Upatur al ma'aseh atzmo, but if he did it himself, he's exempt. Okay? In other words, his ox who does damage, right? So the man is obligated to patur al osa ma'aseh sha'asahu atzmo, but he's exempt. We'll go through in the cases. Okay? Okay. And then cut. I want you to move the camera. All right, so that's the first line. The first line, okay? He has to pay for what his ox does, okay? He has to pay for what his ox does. But
Backwash. Backwashing.
Okay? But he gets exempt himself. Okay? Patur al ma'aseh shoro. He is exempt. His ox does something and he's exempt. V'chayav al ma'aseh atzmo, but if he does it, he himself has to do it. Again, in other words, he has an ox. Sometimes his ox could do some damage, right? And he'll have to pay for it. But if he would do the damage, he doesn't have to pay for it. Or sometimes the ox does something and he doesn't have to pay for it. But if he did it himself, he has to. Example number 1. Okay? Shoro shebiesh patur v'hu shebiesh chayav. If his ox would embarrass somebody, so then he's exempt. If his ox would embarrass somebody in public, he's exempt. Yeah.
Does that include goring certain parts of the body?
We're not goring is not embarrassing. Oh, okay.
We're not filming that one.
I was thinking more of I was thinking more of just an embarrassment.
Compliments of
Okay.
No,
Thank you very much.
Luggage.
Now go get some tissues. That was really uncalled for. Okay.
Well, he said we're not filming that one. He said we're not
No,
filming
you got
uncovering
that
a guy's
tape.
shame.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about if an ox would embarrass.
No food zone. No food
What
Wait,
zone.
watch the microphone.
What happens if an ox?
I know.
What? Bring the mic even closer. Here. Oh, that's my.
The phone with us. Okay, this is not gonna work. Good.
Shh. I'm not going to answer that. Okay. What happens
I want to see that again.
if the ox would embarrass somebody in public? So the classic case is that you
Where in public?
you have an ox and you're walking down the marketplace and all of a sudden the ox pulls somebody's pants down and runs.
What?
Would it be an embarrassing situation if all of a sudden you were walking the marketplace and an ox came and pulled your pants down?
Very unlikely.
how can it not?
What happens
How
if
come he's not wearing a belt?
Oxes can have pretty strong teeth.
Yeah.
And who says belts are so strong?
They're made
I thought it would be more like
Weak belts and strong oxen.
It's a straw belt. It's a straw belt
No,
back
they had
then.
straw belts,
Back
but
then they did
really-
straw belts.
No, okay.
So in that case, if the ox embarrasses somebody, the person is exempt. But normally, if a man embarrasses somebody in public, so he has to pay.
So what would be the
damage.
consequence if I pant somebody?
If you pant somebody, you have to pay for damages.
For what?
Why were you doing that in the first place?
For embarrassment.
Yeah.
Why were you doing that in the first
There's
place?
such a thing as
Why
there's
you
5 types.
Go on.
Thank you, Yoni. Here.
There you go.
That was gross. Thank you.
That was Yehuda's fault.
It's all one, and we just take clips. Okay?
Edit.
No sweat here. No, Yoni, you're right here.
I know.
Watch
it.
All right.
Watch the microphone.
You should have just some bloopers.
Shebiesh patur v'hu shebiesh chayav. But if a person himself would allow, we know that a man is obligated 5 different types of damages. Nezek, tsar, ripui, shevis, and boishes. Nezek is damage. Tsar is pain. He has to pay for pain. Ripui, he has to pay for doctor bills if he damages somebody. Shevis, he has to pay for workman's comp, and that means that the guy can't work. So he has to pay for the time off.
That sucks.
And boishes as embarrassment if he does it to somebody in public that's a dignitary, a very dignified person, right? Right? So that's
No,
you know,
but it's not
cause
exactly
somebody
right.
a lack of dignity, he has to pay for
What
that.
if you pants Joe Schmo?
If he pants as Joe Schmo, it's
Doesn't
less
matter.
dignity.
Okay.
What
Right,
it's
but
in
if
the
he
HEB
pants as
parking
King
lot?
Henry VIII in the Starbucks parking lot,
So just-
so then we got to. Then the ox doesn't have to pay, but if he did it, he would have to pay.
But the- get it out of the
next.
ox.
Shor shesime et ein avdo. If an ox would blind the eye of his servant, or hipil et shino patur. So if an ox would come to somebody's slave and knock his tooth out,
We're not doing that one.
This is a boxing
the
ox?
guy doesn't. The guy doesn't have to
Trained of
pay.
the ox. It's the trained
Ah,
box and
it's
the
a-
ox.
But if he would do it, if he would blind the eye of a serpent or eye of a servant, or he would knock his tooth out, so then he's obligated. Yeah, there's a law in the Torah that you have to compensate if for dafka specifically for blinding or taking the tooth out of a slave.
So Samuel,
Okay, you have to
Mafia,
pay
you
have to
damages.
sit here.
Actually, the chiyuv here is really you have to free him. Okay, you have to free him.
So you can have like a little ox group to like fight for you. The
In
mafia.
place of the eye and in place of the shame. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Okay?
So sick, man.
Shoro shechabel ve'aviva imo. If the ox would wound the person's father and mother, right? In other words, he goes to the guy, the ox, goes to who owns the ox? Johnny. He goes to Johnny's
How's it
mom
with
and
Johnny?
dad. Well, Ruvain.
So it's Reuben and Shimon.
Right, exactly.
Why does it
How
always
about
remind-
Reb Shlukish? Okay,
Okay, Reb Shlukish.
he goes to his mom and dad. The ox goes and he what? Right to his mom and dad and causes them a wound. Actually, let's say he takes a
He knocks on the
knife,
door.
has a knife fight,
He knocks on the door.
knocks on the door, knocks. You got to give there's got to be a wound. If a man is not allowed to cause a wound even to his mother or father.
Why?
That's why you cannot go paintballing and you have your dad on the opposite team or mom. Come on, sucker! I'll go ahead and nail you all. That's mom, right?
That's
Mom
not
is,
mom.
come on, you guys, bring it on, right? So you're not allowed to be on the opposite team because if you shoot a paintball, it makes a
wasn't-
welt. It makes a welt. You ever got shot with a
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
It's a backwards door.
It's a backwards door. It didn't used to open like that.
No, it's always open like that.
It always opened like that?
Yeah,
It's a Jewish door.
it's a Jew door.
On the bottom. On the bottom. It's a backwards door.
In the bottom.
In the bottom of what? Oh, you're talking to him?
Yeah.
Can we come in?
Yeah. He's trying to put things away the way he wants it.
Oh, he's a Yekish?
This is Yehuda Zinright's house.
Okay, where should we
And
It's good.
we're going to interview
Okay, you can kill it.
his
now.
wife.
You can kill it.
We're going to kill it.
You can stop.
We are back with Yehuda Zinright.
Welcome to my house. Stop filming!
We're going to put it on the stand. I don't feel like holding this.
You have the light behind you.
Yeah.
Maybe we could clear the table. You could stop it
That's what
now.
I'm doing.
Okay, I think we should put it right here so it faces.
No, we're gonna be glare.
No, this is good here. Let me say one.
No, it
Okay.
has to be like the...
He's lying.
go. Testing.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1. Does this work? Does this work?